So maybe you have the Huawei Mate SE, or maybe you don't, maybe you're on the fence about buying it, but in this video I'm going to be showing you 5 of the best things this device has to offer, as well as 5 of the worst things. So I'm going to pretty much show you some of the best features, and I'm going to show you some of its downfalls. Stay tuned. Now, starting off with the worst, and coming in at number 1 is no NFC capabilities. Now I know what you're gonna go ahead and say in the comments down below, yo TechRight, who cares about NFC, I don't even use it. But coming into the feature and pushing into 2019, I really think it's going to be more of a necessity than a luxury. Honestly, I think NFC is going to be used more than anything for things such as retail, maybe fast food and different stuff like that. There are different NFC chip capabilities that you don't even know of that can be used in the future, and so I think that NFC is going to be huge in 2018 pushing 2019. Now, coming in at number 2 would definitely have to be the lack of Oreo 8.0. Now I know a ton of you aren't complaining, especially because this phone offers a ton of great things at an affordable price and you really don't care about the software, but honestly in 2018 I would have loved to see Oreo 8.0 on this device. We have seen it on the 7X, so we are probably going to see it on the Huawei Mate SE very soon, but I was just disappointed that we didn't get it straight out of the box. Coming in at number 3 would definitely have to be no USB Type-C. Now a ton of phones under this price range do have USB Type-C, and I don't see how this phone does not. These companies really need to start putting USB Type-C on every single phone. It's just annoying having devices with USB Type-C, but then I have to take a micro USB cord out and charge my phone with it. So yeah. Coming in at number 4 is definitely the protruding camera on the back. I love cameras that are flush to the body of the phone, and I am sort of, scared of the camera breaking when it is protruding, because I did have a Note 4 and I dropped it on the table and the camera did crack. So I always love that extra protection when it is flush to the body, but if you put on a case you should be 100% fine with this phone. Coming in at number 5 is the bottom firing speaker. Now this is a really sad thing, because the speaker could have been awesome on this phone, and the speaker still is really awesome on this phone. It has nice and clear sound, very loud, but the thing is, it is placed at the bottom. These companies really need to know where to place these speakers, because they just keep placing them at the bottom of the phone. You can cover it up really easily with the thumb or a finger, or maybe even just putting it on the table, but it's really inconvenient. Next we have the best, and coming in at number 1 definitely has to be the fingerprint sensor on this phone. The fingerprint sensor on this phone is an absolute beast, and I have to say Huawei has one of the fastest fingerprint sensors on a budget phone I've ever seen. It honestly just takes a single tap for this phone to unlock, and it is super duper accurate and works almost 100% of the time. Coming in at number 2 for one of the best features on the phone definitely has to be the battery life. The battery in this device is very solid, and it lasts actually the whole day and then some. I see myself going a day and almost a half with this device on moderate use, so it's a very good battery. Coming in at number 3 definitely has to be the camera on this device. This has one of the best cameras I have seen on a budget phone to date, honestly. Better than the ZT Blade Z Max, the Z Max Pro, and a ton of other phones that I have reviewed. The modes I think I should highlight about the camera are definitely the wide aperture mode, the portrait mode, and the light painting mode. You guys are going to have an amazing time with the light painting mode. That is one of my favorite modes on a camera. It's honestly really fun, and it's solid for a $249 price tag. Coming in at number 4 definitely has to be the screen on this device. The 2160 by 1080p panel that we have on here is a 18 by 9 display, and it is very nice. It has great colors and has a very high PPI of 407, which is pretty crazy on a budget phone. But honestly, consuming media and playing video games on this device is definitely a blast, and you guys are going to absolutely love it. Coming in at number 5 definitely has to be the build of a phone, all aluminum alloy chassis. Very nice build on this device. I love the colorways that they do offer. They offer a white and gold one obviously, and they offer that gray and kind of silver one as well. But these devices look very nice and they feel very premium in hand. I handed the phone to a girl, if you guys saw in my reaction to the Huawei Mate SE video, and she thought the phone was actually $1,500, which is actually outrageous. But yeah, the build is definitely a highlight of this phone and it doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I taught you something new about the Huawei Mate SE. Whether you have it or you don't, it's a very good phone and I would definitely recommend it. But yeah, if you guys are not a part of the Tech Gang, please subscribe and turn the notification bell on, as well as liking the video if you did enjoy this video. But yeah guys, hope you enjoyed this video. This has been TechRight. Peace out.